Hi everyone and welcome to Boss Girl Budgets. My name is Lili and we have not been here for a very long time, so I am reintroducing myself. My name is Lili and I am a 39-year-old cash stuffer. I live in Australia, I'm from the UK, but we are all about community here. So say hello to everybody in the comments below, get to know each other, grab a coffee because we're going to sit down and talk about my budget for 2026. This is going to be a little bit of a long one today because we do have a lot to go over, because I have not been here for, as most of you know, quite a long time, and I do apologize for this, but I have been a little busy bee. Not only did I have my Christmas advent boxes that I've been madly working on to get them all out to everyone. They have all gone out now, which is really exciting, and I will be opening them on camera very soon. I'm going to be filming that video today and then it will hopefully go out tomorrow. But yes, as I was saying, my budget has had a bit of a really big change because I have started working full time, which was really exciting. I started back in, I think it was around September, so it's fairly new to me. I'm getting paid fortnightly, so that is completely different to what I was doing before. I have never been paid fortnightly before, so that's been a huge adjustment to the budget. Also, my husband has started work as well. He's on contract work, so I'm a little bit torn on what we're going to do as far as that goes. At the moment, he's got a 2-month contract, and then we're going to decide what happens with the budget after. But what I have done is I have set up a new budget based on what our ideal workload would look like. So me working full time, and then if my husband was given a bigger contract. So I'm basing it off that, and I'm basing it off the minimum of what we get. So that is what I've been working on. However, if it doesn't work and we go back to my work being the only full-time work that I have, then I do have a backup plan, which is not ideal, but it's manageable. It won't get us to our goals as fast as we want it to be, but it does give us like a plan of attack. So we're not going to go in blind and not know what's going on and all of that jazz. So I thought I would share with you today kind of how the plan is going to work, but also I want to show you all my new envelopes because I've rearranged all of my binders, and I know you guys love to see me set up new binders, so that's what we're going to do today. As far as filming goes from now on for the future, because I do work full time now and I also run the Boss Girl Budgets shop, I'm really happy that I get to continue doing that for you all, because I know a lot of you have been worried that I will not continue. I will continue. Videos, however, I won't be filming as often as I used to. I used to film every week and you guys got to see my cash stuffing and you really enjoyed that. I would love to keep continuing that, but my work week is now a bit topsy-turvy. So I work full-time. I work 9 to 5 currently. My work is roughly half an hour drive for 3 of the days, and then 2 of the days I have a 1-hour drive because I work in a health clinic, so with speech and audiology, and one of the clinics is closer to me and the other one is a bit further away, but I absolutely love my job, so I'm happy to drive. It's just that next year in particular our work days are changing again, so the full-time hours are going to go from 9 to 5 to, I think it's 7:30 to 6:30, 7:30 to 6 p.m. I can't remember exactly, but it's longer days, but I do get an extra day off, which will be good for Boss Girl Budgets. So I'll be working 4 full-time days. So I do get home fairly late, which is why when I get home and, you know, after I've cooked dinner and done all of those things and made orders. I just do not have time to film, and the lighting is terrible. Like, the lighting's terrible today. I just have terrible lighting in this house, but it will be even worse when it's nighttime, and yeah, it's just going to be a disaster. So I have decided that I will film, but I will be filming once a fortnight instead. And this will coincide with my fortnightly pay, which is good. So I'll be doing fortnightly cash stuffings, and then just some odd little videos in between now and then. There's a couple of new challenges that I'll be doing, particularly my travel challenge, which is really, really exciting. But we are going to Barbados next year, so I am doing a couple of challenges for things like that. And those challenges, I will most likely film for them weekly or anytime I stuff them, and that will be done on Instagram and TikTok rather than YouTube. So if you want to keep up with those ones, please head over and check out my Instagram and my TikTok channel. But the bulk of the cash stuffings and my sinking funds and my everyday essentials, they will all be filmed here on YouTube for you guys to watch. And then yeah, those special challenges and things where I stuff them a little bit differently, they will be filmed on Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following me over there, please head over and check them out. Yes, right. Let's say I want to say a big hello to anyone that is new here, because if you're new here, it just means that you're starting fresh. So I just want to say hello to all of you. And yeah, check out those channels and check out some of the videos to see what I usually get up to, and then hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. For the ones that are old subscribers, welcome. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's been really tough on you guys, and I know you've been asking me for content. I've been getting messages about when I'm going to be filming again, and I'm hearing you, I'm seeing you. Thank you for sticking around. Okay, let's jump into it. All right, so next year, let's start with my everyday essentials, because that is going to be the main one. So at the moment for my everyday essentials, I am using my zip around wallet. I find this one is the easiest one for me to take out everywhere. Fits in my handbag. I have a fairly large handbag. I do have the A7 size, which is really good for like little trips and things, but I just find this one to be the most handy. These are the envelopes that I was using kind of around Halloween time. As you can see, they're all Halloween themed, but we're going to swap them out because Halloween is over and we need to jazz it up a bit. So let's do this. Let's move all my cards that you shouldn't be seeing. All right. Okay, so we are going with, there's quite a few little changes going on at Bosco Budgets, so you will notice a whole bunch of these are going to hit the store very soon. They're not in the store yet, but they will hit the store eventually. I don't know, I think my vibe has kind of changed a little bit. I know you guys love the OG envelopes, like the leopard ones and the witchy ones and things like that. So they are going to stay in the store, but I am going to add a few new designs. I've gone with like a little bit of a, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, more boss girl themed. Like, yeah, there's more girls involved. There's more boss girl energy involved. And I guess like really nice colors. Like I'm putting a little bit more color into this year. But anyway, these are my new everyday envelopes. I'm keeping it very simple. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you like these ones? I know a lot of you liked the polka dot theme, but I just think these are really sweet, really classy. Okay, so let's go, let's put these ones in. So get rid of all of these ones. How has everyone been? Have you been, like, what have you been up to? How are your budgets going? You know, I love to hear all about it. I am excited about the new budget. Like, I think it's going to be really good. I've simplified quite a lot as well, because You know, I felt like we had too many categories and I wasn't really seeing much progress, I guess. And now I feel like I'm excited again because I feel like I'm seeing the progress in my envelopes. Sometimes you can do a bit too much, I think. Alright, so we've got my back to bank envelope, which this has to go into. Alright, so this is basically anytime I spend money on my card, I put the cash into here from whatever envelopes it was coming from. And then at the end of the week, I pop this money back into my bank where it should be. I have like a little bit of a bank buffer in there. Okay, coffee. Do I still have a coffee envelope? Yes, I do. So coffee is staying as normal. I don't put much in here, but I do get a coffee at work on Fridays. That's like my little treat for the week. Dining out, I'm not doing this envelope anymore, I don't think. No. I kind of decided, we usually use our grocery money to get takeout, so I'm just having a food envelope, like a groceries envelope, and that will cover all of that. And then coffee will cover my coffees, and then entertainment will kind of cover, if you know, like if we're going out for dinner or something like that, it will be covered in the entertainment. So I'm not going to have a dining out envelope anymore. Entertainment, that one we are keeping, and it currently has, I think it's $100. Yes, so $100 is going into there. Household, this is like my miscellaneous kind of envelope, which I'm not, I don't stuff a lot, but we are going to stuff it more next year. Just because now that we're both getting paid, we're going to have miscellaneous money on both of us, just in case we need to grab anything, and we just saves us from using our card on things that we don't really need to use our card for. Splurge, that is just my own personal money, and currently it has $100 in it. You'll notice when I do my cash stuffing videos that a lot of my envelopes, the amounts have gone up, obviously, because now we're both working. Whoops, what am I doing? Petrol is, of course, just going to be petrol. For anyone that doesn't follow me on Instagram, I did actually purchase a new car, so we now have 2 cars again. I'm so in love with my car. It is so cute and I do love it. All right, here we go. So splurge, petrol, groceries, miscellaneous, entertainment, coffee, and then my back to bank envelope. So this is my everyday essentials binder for 2026, all sorted, all ready to go. Yay. Okay, next up we have something a little bit exciting. We are doing a new seasonal binder. This one is definitely going to be in the store. This is going to be one of the products, so sneak peek for 2026. I think I'm going to put it in this one. Alright, so usually when I do a seasonal challenge, it is just one challenge. You've probably seen it in my savings challenges. Let's have a look. So I normally have the challenge that looks like this. So I have spring, summer, autumn, winter. I thought I would change it up. I've had those ones for 2 years now, and I thought I would change it up this year and do something a little bit different. And because you guys seem to really love the year challenges, like they're probably my biggest seller in my store, is anything that you can do over the year. I find that you guys really love. So this year I've done it a little bit differently, and we have got this new range. So let's do it. I don't know how to do this. All right, so summer. So this is the summer bookmark, and then summer comes with 3 envelopes. So I'm doing summer in the Riviera. How pretty are these? So there is 3, obviously for the 3 months of summer, and there is 4 amounts on each envelope. I just think these are gorgeous. All right, so summer in the Riviera. Then I have got spring, and we're doing spring in Tokyo. So for the 3 months of spring, we have these lovely envelopes. How cute are they? Like, I'm really just loving this theme. I just think it's so gorgeous. It's kind of like New Year, New Me vibes. We've got autumn in London. This one, I think this one's my favorite, the autumn in London. And then again, 3 months for autumn in London. And finally, we have got winter in Paris. And then the 3 months with winter in Paris. So yes, this is a little bit different to what I would normally do, but I thought this would be a really good idea. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to use mine for yet. You could do it like the usual seasonal and just put some money away every week and use it for whatever. I think I use my normal one I use for clothing, so I think I'm going to keep that and keep doing clothing because that's one of my favorite challenges. And then this one I think I might like maybe use it for an emergency fund, or maybe for flights because of all of the different places. Like I don't know. I don't have like a proper plan for it. I just know that I love it and I want to do it. So let's put these ones in here. This will set up our next binder. Maybe I will do it for an emergency fund because we are lacking in emergency fund. I also wanted to do like a 3 months expenses kind of vibe. So I could potentially use it for that. I think off the top of my head, I think it saves 1.5 thousand by the time you finished. Off the top of my head, I could be wrong because I add so many things up all the time. But there we go. So that is binder number 1 done. I just think this is going to be so much fun. This is going to be one of the ones that I'm going to film over on Instagram and TikTok possibly, so you can watch the progress of that. But there we go. That is my 2026 seasonal challenge. So cute. All right, let's pop that one over there. I'm so sorry that this video is going for so long. If you're still here, thank you. It's just I haven't seen you guys for so long, and I haven't spoken to you guys for so long. There's just so much to talk about. Okay, next up, this one. Drum roll, please, because this one is exciting, and I'm so excited about doing it. We are going traveling. So, I have got. What binder am I going to put this in? I didn't really plan this out very well. Maybe let's go. I reckon we'll go with this one. So we'll take out my savings challenges. We'll move them to a different color binder because I just think this will work with this one. So traveling 2026, we are going to Barbados, but we are doing a little detour, so it does cost a lot to get to Barbados from Australia. So my plan is to fly to the UK, see my family, and then we are all going. So my dad, my aunties, etc. We're all going over to Barbados as a family trip to visit my family in Barbados. So this is really exciting. I'm going to need quite a lot of money. We'll probably go for about 3, maybe 4 weeks, I reckon. I think 1 week will be in Barbados, and then yeah, so we're going to need a little bit, and I just want to be super, super safe and know that I've got all this money. If I don't use the whole lot, it doesn't matter. I can use it for another holiday or whatever. It's just going to be our travel fund, but for the minute we are saving for Barbados. And this is what I have created. So this is my Lux Abroad Travel Edition 15k travel fund. I'm not sure if I'm going to have these in store or not. Like, let me know what you think. If I did, I'd probably have different levels of amounts. But this is like personalized for me for my trip. So this is the dashboard. Then I've got my little bookmark, which does say vacation loading on top. So that's my little bookmark to show where I am in my sections. And then I have done these gorgeous challenges, which are all in sections. They all have their own little they've got their own little amounts. So this one is, each circle is $100. This one has got different denominations. We've got this one, which is $65. Another $100 one. We've got $50 for this one. Oh, hang on, no, this side is 50 and this side is 80. Then I have got $40 for this one. $30 each icon. This one's another $100 one. Section 9 is a $50 one, and section 10 is different denominations. So I'm really excited about this. This is going to be so much fun to save for. These are all envelopes. I'm still deciding, like, if I put it in the store, I don't know if I would do envelopes or inserts. I did get some new envelope designs, and I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll have a think about it. But anyway, this is mine. This is going to be for Barbados, and this one I will definitely be filming over on TikTok and Instagram. But very excited for this one. And then this one is going to be stuffed using, I've got a certain amount for every fortnight. So every fortnight I will be putting, I think it was $400 a fortnight will be going into this binder in some way or another. That is our minimum, like that's what we want to put in there. But then anything I make from Boss Girl Budgets or any extra income that my husband makes, like we'll try and put that into here as well, and try and reach that goal faster so we can focus on some other goals as well, because we do have quite a few goals. One of the other goals that I haven't set up a binder for yet, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to track it just yet, is our house deposit. So I do have a house deposit at the moment. Just before we finished work in January, we had to use a little bit of that house deposit. I also used some of the house deposit to purchase a car, which is the car that I bought. So we need to top that back up and then let it grow next year. I want it growing. I want to get it where it was supposed to be, and then I want to grow it next year. So from my income, I'll be putting $400 into this travel fund, and then my husband will be putting $400 a fortnight into the house deposit, and then any extra money will go into these two big challenges. These are like our two biggest goals for 2026, so I really want to focus on these ones. I want to make them like a bill, so we're putting something in every fortnight, and then anything on top of that, if we can stuff it, we will try and stuff it. This is probably the first year that I've had this happen, apart from the very first year that I started cash stuffing, where I was saving the 15k for that UK trip. This is kind of similar, but we really want to smash out these two goals. So that's going to be exciting for us to do together, and like you guys to watch me do. I think, I hope that you'll be excited by that, because yeah, I find that you guys really like to watch along as I save, and I haven't really been doing that lately. So there we go. That is my vacation binder. Next up is the new Christmas binder. So 2025, and I think I had this in 2024 as well, we had the gnome theme challenge, which is one of my biggest sellers in the store. Like, you guys love the binder, you love the envelopes. I'm still going to keep this one in my store. I might upgrade it a little bit. For next year, I might just do, like, I don't know, maybe some new envelopes or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you want it to have like an update, or do you just want it to stay the same? I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I do love this binder, so I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to keep it. This one currently has my 2025 savings still in it. I haven't finished doing the gift shopping yet, but I'm going to put this one to the side for now. I might use it again in 2027 maybe, because I do love it, but I want like a whole change for 2026. Like, I want to have some new, fresh ideas. So we're going for a bit of Christmas pink this year. And again, we're going for a bit of a boss girl glow up theme. So this is the new holiday savings for 2026. Ta-da! Isn't she pretty? Oh, I love her so much. So this is the dashboard, my holiday savings. And then I have got festive fun, food and drink, decorations, traditions, and festive attire. Oh, and gifts, of course. And then back to festive fun. So these are my like biggest savings categories, I guess, for Christmas. I've kind of learnt over the years like what I need and what I don't really need, because I did have like quite a lot of envelopes, and now I'm just like winding it all down. So I've also got in here, and I think I'm going to have this up in my store for the people that aren't really into gnomes or just want something a little bit different this year. I do have these little challenges which I might do. I don't know if you can see them. How cute are the images? It's a bit of a London thing going on in here as well. Peppermint Cafe. And then I've just got these cute little mini challenges. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the challenges this year or if I'm just going to stuff the envelopes. But either way, oh, let me just pull this out. Either way, I think it's going to be so much fun and very festive. So here we go. So this is my new Christmas binder for 2026. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I will do the little challenges, and then maybe I will have an envelope here with one challenge in it, and then I'll complete the challenge and then use the challenge to stuff the envelopes. Like, maybe I'll do it that way, or maybe I'll just stuff the envelopes. Like, I don't know yet, but I think these are quite cute. I know my lighting is really terrible, and I'm dying to get these onto my photo table so I can do a photo shoot of them so that they look amazing. But yes, that is new binder. Another new binder done. Okay, and then let's look at my personal binder. So this binder is my binder. So this is the one that is separate from, these are like our family binders that we all put into. And then I have my own binder and my husband has his own binder. And we stuff these binders with either extra income that we've got, or we give ourselves splurge money each week and then we roll it over if we don't spend it. So we're giving ourselves now $100 a week, so $200 a fortnight, and then anything I don't spend from that fortnight I've been stuffing into here. And then my husband does the same. I do savings challenges in my savings challenge binder, and that usually has clothing, self-care, and what's the other one? I think that might be actually clothing and self-care. They get stuffed into our personal binders at the end of the month as well. So that's where this money comes from. I don't really stuff it all the time. It's just when we've got extra money, or like if someone gave me gift money, like a birthday money or something like that, I would put it into here. But in here, this is my new dashboard. I've had this one for a little while. I don't know if I filmed it or not. You might have seen it last video I did. But I've basically got collectibles. So this is the money that I use to spend on the things that I enjoy collecting. So I collect vinyl records, Funko Pops. I was collecting Lorcana cards, but I'm kind of over that now. Collectibles, beauty is my self-care envelope. So this is pretty much, let me put this down. This is pretty much hair products, skincare products, if I wanted to get my nails done, all that kind of jazz. Then I've got my savings money. Challenge, I like to do little challenges. So this one is my Lorcana challenge, and then this one is my Funko Pop challenge. Once I've completed these two, they go into my collectibles one at the front. And then I have my splurge money. So all of my clothing money, any money that I want to use to pretty much spend on whatever I want, goes into that one. It's just my spending kind of envelope. And then I have a gaming and tech envelope, which doesn't get stuffed very often, but I do use that for my Nintendo subscription. And also if I wanted to purchase anything, I would like to get a new phone and a new laptop, but it's empty, so it's not going to happen for a little while, I don't think. Okay, so that is my personal binder. And then we are finishing up. Actually, no, we're not finishing up because I've got two more. My sinking funds. So this is my sinking funds binder. And I did have two sinking funds binders. For those of you that have been here for a while, you'd know that I had my house and car binder, and then I had my general sinking funds binder. I've combined the two because I'm doing less envelopes now for sinking funds, but we've pretty much got medical is staying, self-care is staying, and I'm keeping the envelopes the same. These are the OG envelopes, and I wanted to keep them in because they mean a lot to me. So, and I know you guys love them as well, so I thought I would keep a little OG Boss Girl in there. So self-care is staying, identity is staying. Vitamins, I'm unsure whether I'm going to keep this one or put it as part of my medical. I think I'm going to have it separate. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it separate. Gifting is staying and entertainment is staying. So I have my events envelope, which is in my everyday essentials. Anything that I don't spend that fortnight on events or dinners out or anything like that gets stuffed into this one. This one also gets stuffed fortnightly, sorry. And then at the back here, I've got my witchy home envelope. So for home, I've got essentials, which are things like, you know, anything you need for the house. So towels or whatever. I don't know why that's the only thing I could think of. Towels, toilet paper, you know, all those like housey things, cleaning supplies, that kind of jazz. That all goes in there. Future home, this is for things like decor. Why is my brain gone dead? Furniture, appliances, that's all coming out of this one here. And then I will have a house savings, which will be our house deposit. Okay, my phone decided to die, but so then we have the cars section. So in the cars section, I have got at the moment I've just got car service as an envelope. So I did have car service, tires and brakes. What else did I have? I just had like just a little maintenance envelope. Now I've decided to include them all into one envelope and just work from that. I might add some later in the year, but for now I'm just happy just having a car envelope. I am going to have to add insurance onto my car, as well as, like, now we're paying for 2 cars. It's 2 lots of petrol, 2 lots of rego, so we are going to have to up quite a few bills and things, but that's all been included into my new budget, so I'm really happy with that. And then last thing to talk about is my savings challenges, which I won't really be doing as much anymore, I don't think. I think I'm just going to focus on those bigger challenges, but I'm going to have my wallet just put to the side. So this one here is my bills wallet. I don't know, I'm not happy with my bills wallet at the moment, just because I don't use it a lot. Like, I'm not keeping track of things very well in it. So I'm going to probably just have, I'm probably going to get rid of all of these for a start. So let's get rid of, let's just get rid of these ones here. I might just keep the bills tracker so that I can just keep track of my bills. Like, I'm not going to stuff it with prop notes or anything this year. I might just leave it like just the bills tracker, so I don't need this anymore either. Let's keep the bills tracker in there, and then I'm also going to use it for my savings challenges as well. So health insurance I'm going to keep as a savings challenge, because I'm going to stuff this one and then put it into my medical expenses. Spring, like fashion, I'm going to keep in here. I just need to change it to the summer one for, as it's summer now. I think this one's finished, so I might get rid of that one for now. This one is finished, so I'm going to leave that one for now. This one's almost finished, so I'll finish that one and then I'll remove it, and then I guess I will just see how the savings challenges go. Like, if I want to do some games or things, I can put them in here. If not, we'll just leave it as it is. But definitely going to be doing less savings challenge games this year, I think. And then these ones, I think I'm just going to add these into our entertainment fund, and possibly like gifting, maybe for Christmas. I might put it into the Christmas fund actually. But yeah, so that's pretty much my challenges and binders and setup for 2026. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you stuck around this long, thank you, and I will be seeing you hopefully tomorrow for the unboxing of my 2025 advent calendar. So if that's something you're excited about, tune in tomorrow. Bye guys.